Archangel Michael says the evil plan of a woman against you has backfired horribly. Now she is in the ICU begging for something that will shock you to your core. This is not a coincidence, but divine justice unfolding before your eyes. There's something powerful about what you're about to discover. It's proof that the universe protects those who walk in the light. You've been guided to this message because the divine wants you to see how spiritual warfare really works. Her desperate situation right now is connected directly to the darkness she sent your way. Open your heart, because what's coming next will change how you see divine protection forever. This revelation isn't just about one woman's failed plan. It's about the invisible spiritual laws that govern justice in the universe. What you're about to learn will show you the true power of divine protection over your life. The woman who tried to destroy you is now facing the consequences of her own evil intentions, multiplied back to her in ways she never imagined. Her current desperate state in the hospital proves that no weapon formed against the chosen ones shall prosper. This moment will open your eyes to battles fought on your behalf that you never even knew were happening. When you understand what she's begging for from her hospital bed, you'll realize the universe has been defending you all along. Your spirit is ready to witness this divine justice in action. And this message arrives at the perfect moment. The universe has aligned every angel and spiritual force to show you this powerful truth right now. If you're ready to acknowledge the divine protection over your life, type Amen now and prepare your heart to see how the heavens defend their chosen ones. Let this divine revelation flow through you and anchor your soul in the truth of God's justice. Archangel Michael whispers the attack was real, but so is my protection over you. There's been a spiritual battle happening in the unseen realm that you may not have fully understood. This woman has been working in darkness, plotting against your success, your peace, your very destiny. She thought her evil intentions were hidden, but the divine sees everything. Every curse whispered in secret, every negative energy sent your way, every attempt to block your blessings. The heavens have been keeping detailed records of her actions against you. She believed she could harm someone under divine protection without consequences. But spiritual laws don't work that way. What goes around comes around, especially when someone tries to hurt those who belong to the light. Now she's learning this truth in the hardest way possible. Like this video to claim the divine shield that's been protecting you from evil plans. You're stepping into a higher awareness of spiritual warfare, and this message is your invitation to recognize your protected status. Let this moment ground you in the truth that no evil formed against you can succeed. The recognition of divine protection activates even stronger spiritual defenses around your life. The spiritual mechanics of divine justice work in ways that surprise even the angels. When someone sends negative energy toward a protected soul, that energy has nowhere to land. It bounces back to the sender like a boomerang, gathering power as it returns. This woman's evil plan wasn't just unsuccessful. It became the very force that brought her down. She tried to use spiritual darkness against someone walking in divine light, not understanding that light always conquers darkness. The universe operates on perfect balance, and her attempts to disturb your peace have created an equal and opposite reaction in her own life. Right now, as she lies in that ICU bed, she's experiencing the full weight of every curse she tried to place on you. The irony is stunning. The very destruction she planned for you has become her own reality. Divine justice is both merciful and exact. Archangel Michael says, "No weapon formed against my chosen ones shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against them in judgment shall be condemned." The weight of spiritual attacks sent your way has not only failed, but has returned to harm the one who sent them. This moment is your spiritual victory. Type 777 to receive the divine protection and liberation from all negative energy that was meant to destroy you. This number opens heaven's defense system over your life. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $50. The universe recognizes this energy exchange and multiplies divine protection over those who support this message of truth. The universe is revealing secrets you never knew existed about the spiritual battles fought on your behalf. This is your moment of divine awakening to the protection that surrounds you constantly. The angels have been working overtime, deflecting attacks, redirecting negative energy, and ensuring that every evil plan against you fails spectacularly. You've felt something shifting in the spiritual realm, haven't you? That was the sound of her weapons breaking against your divine shield. The woman who plotted your downfall never imagined that her own schemes would become the trap that caught her. But divine justice works in mysterious ways, turning the hunter into the hunted, the attacker into the victim, as she fights for her life in that hospital bed. The universe is teaching both of you powerful lessons about spiritual warfare. Type 111 to affirm your position as a divinely protected soul. You are shielded by forces she never understood when she made her evil plans against you right now. In that ICU, she's experiencing the full consequences of trying to harm someone under heaven's protection. Her condition isn't just medical, it's deeply spiritual. The same dark energy she tried to send toward you has wrapped around her like chains, creating the very crisis she now faces. The doctors can treat her body, but they can't heal what's really wrong, the spiritual backlash from her failed evil intentions. What she's begging for from that hospital bed will shock you when you realize the irony. She's asking for the very thing she tried to take away from you. The woman who wanted to see you suffer is now suffering in ways she never imagined possible. Divine justice has a way of creating perfect teaching moments. Archangel Michael says, "The shield I place around my faithful ones cannot be broken by human schemes." You have guardian angels assigned specifically to your protection, warriors of light who fight battles you never see. The woman in the ICU learned this truth too late. Type 111 to affirm the divine protection flowing over your life right now. This number sequence activates your spiritual armor and strengthens the heavenly forces defending you against all evil plans. The protection around you isn't random. It's strategically placed by Archangel Michael himself. When you walk in divine favor, an automatic defense system activates around your life. Every curse bounces off. Every hex returns to sender. Every evil plan crashes before it can touch you. This woman discovered that trying to harm someone under heaven's protection is like trying to fight the ocean with a stick. The spiritual realm operates under laws she didn't understand. Her negative intentions couldn't penetrate your divine shield, so they turned back on her with double force. The angels assigned to guard you have been redirecting her attacks straight back to their source. What she meant for evil, God turned for your good and her judgment. Divine justice works with mathematical precision. When someone sends negative energy toward a protected soul, the universe calculates the exact return. Her evil plan didn't just fail, it became her own destruction. The spiritual law of return says that whatever you send out comes back to you. Multiplied by 3, she sent death wishes, so death knocked on her door. She sent sickness curses, so sickness found her bed. She sent financial ruin spells, so her own resources dried up paying hospital bills. Right now, lying helpless in that ICU, she's experiencing every single thing she tried to manifest in your life. The irony cuts deep. The woman who wanted to see you begging is now the one begging. The spiritual realm doesn't play games with those who attack the innocent. Her current condition is a direct result of the dark energy she released against someone heaven calls beloved. Type 444 to align yourself with the divine justice unfolding in your favor. This number sequence connects you to the heavenly court, where your case has been heard and decided. The universe has ruled in your favor, and her current suffering is the enforcement of that divine decree. You are not just protected, you are victorious. Every attempt to harm you becomes evidence of heaven's defense system. working perfectly on your behalf. Here's what will shock you most. From her hospital bed, she's begging for your forgiveness. The woman who plotted your destruction is now pleading for your mercy. She finally understands that her condition won't improve until she makes things right with you. The doctors are confused because medically, she should be recovering, but spiritually, she's bound by the consequences of her actions. She's begging family members to contact you, to ask for your prayers, to seek your blessing. The very person she tried to curse is now the only one who can lift the spiritual weight crushing her. Divine justice has a sense of irony. It forces the attacker to humble themselves before their intended victim. She thought she had power over you, but now she realizes you hold the key to her spiritual freedom. Archangel Michael says forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing yourself from carrying their poison. You have a choice in how to respond to her desperate pleas. The divine doesn't require you to enable her behavior, but it does invite you to release the burden of hatred. Her suffering is already complete. The universe has handled the justice part perfectly. Type 888 to claim the healing energy flowing through this situation and into your life. This number activates divine grace that cleanses your heart from any residual anger. Whether you choose to forgive her or not, your protection remains absolute. The lesson here isn't about her redemption, it's about your power. You're seeing proof that heaven fights for you in ways that leave your enemies humbled and desperate. This entire situation proves something powerful about your spiritual status. You're not just anyone, you're someone heaven considers worth defending. Her failed evil plan and current desperation serve as your graduation certificate. From victim to victor, you now understand that attacks against you always backfire because you carry divine favor. This is your turning point, your moment of recognizing the spiritual authority you possess. Type 999 to embrace the complete transformation happening in your life. Through this victory, this number sequence activates your new level of spiritual confidence and power. You'll never again wonder if you're truly protected, because you've seen the evidence with your own eyes. The woman who tried to destroy you is now broken, begging, and desperate while you stand strong, blessed, and victorious. Divine justice has made you a living testimony of heaven's power. Let this be a warning to anyone else who might consider plotting against you. The same fate awaits them. The universe has marked you as untouchable, and those who try to harm you will face consequences beyond their imagination. Your enemies will become your footstools. Your attackers will become your examples. Archangel Michael stands guard over your life with a flaming sword, ready to strike down any force that dares threaten his chosen one. Walk confidently knowing that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The woman in the ICU learned this truth too late, but others watching will take note. You are divinely protected, spiritually victorious, and eternally favored by heaven itself.